It feels like a relic of yesteryear when a rivalry is built on tainted water. But as these fans know, the Little Brown Jug history is a long one, and when it's on the line, everyone is thirsty for a sip of victory. Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. And the Wolverines ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Minnesota's offense will take the field first. The Gophers put up quite a fight for the Jug last year, but it was the Wolverines pulling out a close one.
And that's not a surprise. Michigan dominates this series, and they own the Little Brown Jug. You might as well put Wolverines on it as much as they've won it. They need to make sure they set the tone early. Don't give Minnesota life. Show their dominance early in this football game.
You know, you had to wonder last year if...
It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Wolverines offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Underwood to throw for it on 4th. To the right, complete. Following the completion, we get a stop. It's Lindsey. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A false start gives him a little extra work to do here on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Tracy. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This rivalry dates back to 1892, but it was in 1903 that fielding Hurry-Up Yost was worried that Minnesota would contaminate his water supply, hence the start of the Little Brown Jug.
How about that, man? A little tampering back then, you're gonna fix the game, mess with my players, and I think all of those things. It's really cool to learn the backdrops, Jesse, of rivalries and how things are named the way they are and why the hatred usually runs so deep.
And you know what's interesting is a lot of these players on the field right now, they probably don't have any idea of the history and how interesting that is. All they care about is adding another trophy to the trophy case, and they want the Little Brown Jug in that box.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor fighting off the defender. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Taylor. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position.
He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Play fake, Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Marshall. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here comes the heat, and he never had a chance.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Taylor. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground with the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the...
He's got it on the outside. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting.
Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Golden Gophers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. A first down run on the doorstep. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. If you don't get the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Pushes ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Quarterback now breaking the field. They get to him as he throws. In the lore of the Little Brown Jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told them, well, come win it if you want it so bad.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but listen, it was important. I mean, it was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so, you know, you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play for it. It means something, and people argued about it. Little Brown Jug.
Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! A pick 6! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the run game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. Under fire. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolverines, they snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Here's the pressure. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Smith with the grab over the middle.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. On the move, he fires. Toss. Middle. Lost the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He's got it down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Rush is on him. He's on the move. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, easy call for the refs. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking for the goal. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The kick is up and good. And more on the lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He uncorks one deep. Goes high to pull it in. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Underwood skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the... There he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. He got it right inside the pylon.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Louisville taking on the NC State Wolfpack. And it's Louisville looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Complete. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Underwood. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one catch in this game.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Again, it's Underwood. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. Down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Finds him out of the backfield. Across the 25, he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing. Might have it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They come out for the first time in this second half, but lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Taylor has it. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Finds his man. It's Helms. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Taylor. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give on the counter. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The give is to Taylor. Past the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball,
and the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Out of the backfield, he's open. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Michigan offense. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Buchanan. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Gophers will take their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Marshall. There's a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Underwood on the play action. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And here they come, almost And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Taylor. Brings into the open. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the air. It's Lindsey. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Breaks a tackle. And let it go. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the draw, it's Taylor. Shakes off the defender. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Makes a move. Just a tremendous... Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Now the pitch. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And go play action, Bryce Underwood. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Quarterback may change this route. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Got a little grass. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They send the tight end in motion. He'll run it again. Hard-hitting tackle.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a full-run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Quarterback making checks. Here's Underwood to throw. Here's a heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds a tight end down the gut. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. It's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Bryce Underwood to the air again. The sure hands, it's Marsh. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Underwood going back to the well, another deep ball. And the timing just a hair off. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. So now they come to the line on 2nd and 7 after the delay of game penalty. Trying to move them on the counter. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Line getting set on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Direct snap. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And so it's Minnesota who will be sipping the